Yes. Mandalorian, a
Mandalorian.
derivative character of a fucking fake Boba Fett with the baby Yoda. Two derivative characters.
A few moments ago.
Was pretty badass. It is fast moving. The directing is great. The action is fantastic.
Nerdrotic Gary has changed his mind over the Mando. It used to be really, really good, but now apparently it's not really that good at all. What happened? In fact, how is this even possible? How did the really, really good thing become not good? I don't know. But as always, Gary's going to give us some clues as to what happened to Star Wars. So we're going to check back in with an old review. Again, to be fair to him, this is him being somewhat moderate. Now, I don't mean moderate in a good way. I still mean moderate in a bad way, because I know people think I'm overusing the word Nazi, fascist, sexist, conspiracy theorist guy, but no, that really is what Gary is. He's full-blown Hitler conspiracy person. To be fair to him, at one point he was not as openly crazy and stupid. So we're going to hear him be suspicious of the Mandalorian even early on.
Overall feelings, it was pretty damn good. It was pretty damn good, but not perfect. Has it saved Star Wars? No. It actually makes me more angry at Disney Star Wars more than ever, because it shows that they are capable of doing something. Was there identity politics in it? Little smidges. There's going to be more, I guarantee you.
So the Mando is good, and I think that's a pretty reasonable judgment. Not mediocre. It was good. It was really, really good. But he suspects certain problems, certain dilemmas with the Star Wars, because, again, it's Kathleen Kennedy, so they got the identity politics. You know, the Mando, which was created by a white man, directed by a white man, produced by a white woman. He's got suspicions that they may have an anti-white agenda. They're still trying to kill the white man. We're getting radical communist Black Panther propaganda in the Mando. You might think to yourself, okay, that's pretty unhinged, but maybe he has a case. Maybe something in the Mando is really suspicious. Like, there's a woman. Like, there's a woman in Mandalorian culture. That's very suspicious. Why would there be a woman in Mandalorian culture? That's super, super suspicious. Even though, as far as I know, that's actually the lore and the canon, but so be it. We've long ago said goodbye to the canon in any reasonable discussion. We're going to magically forget and redefine all that. What is the anti-white agenda? I don't quite know, honestly, because when Gary goes through his conspiracy stuff, it's like, I don't understand.
Mandalorian is desperate for bounties. He's looking for more money. And right now, he's part of the guild. There's a bounty hunter guild. But the problem is it's very busy right now. The Mandalorian thinks it's slow, but there's other bounty hunters who are non-guild members who are willing to go out there and just kill people and do the dirty work, and it's taking away some of their business. Times are tough, and it's all Luke Skywalker's fault. Han Solo too, and Princess Leia, but no, we can't blame Princess Leia because she's a woman. But we love her. We do love her.
So yeah, the Mando is out of work. So inference, they're attacking the white people. How so? Because, whoa, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and Leia, they brought down the Empire. Well, that brought unemployment. I see what you're trying to do, Kathleen Kennedy. I see it. I will not bend the knee. There will at least be one beautiful white man in America resisting communist, feminist conspiracy. Bopa, Malcolm X for the white people. Gary dares to speak the truth. Of course, there is this problem that, Lando, the black man, he helped bring down the Empire. So wouldn't they also be attacking the black man? I guess so. But he doesn't mention Lando. He only mentions the white people. That's kind of curious. I wonder why. But still, to be fair, he did praise the Mandalorian for the most part. But the warning about identity politics apparently means not people like him, not white racists, not fascists. No, those aren't part of identity politics. By definition, they're not. Why not? They're just not. That said, there are a lot of ways you could criticize the Mandalorian, because this whole talk about the guild and the assassins and the stormtroopers, this is all Dune. Basically, they just took a lot of the world building details of Dune, because there's a guild in Dune. That's a guild with the navigators. Here, it's assassins. And the stormtroopers need money. And of course, you could say, oh, it's the Sardaukar. Though I'm sure if I looked at it more closely, I'm sure I'm going to pick up other things they stole from. They're definitely stealing from Japanese stories again. And to be fair on both sides, Frank Herbert used a lot of Japanese stories, a lot of Japanese mythology, and a lot of Japanese history. But unlike Star Wars, he was actually serious and rigorous and respectful. They're just taking kind of the superficial aspects of Dune and dumbing it down for like an action centric audience. Really a very, very superficial version of Dune. There are a lot of criticisms you can make of The Mandalorian, and you don't have to invoke racist, fascist nonsense. No, Gary just chose to insert racist, fascist nonsense for no reason. But again, to be fair to him, he did keep it moderate in this review. I guess at least when he's moderately racist and moderately fascist, he makes some good points. But really, it's like, what was the identity politics here? It has a Hispanic star who's on the left or a more liberal person, I guess, is like Baby Yoda also a person of color? So symbolically, the people of color are killing the KKK. They're declaring the end of the white man. I don't know. I mean, Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau are behind this. They're white people, as far as I know. I mean, I don't know. People accuse me of reading too much into stuff, but I don't know. I don't know what to tell people. The Mando is what it is. It's just a silly action series. It's borrowing heavily, like always, from Dune and Japanese mythology. It's not very creative, it's not very original, but it is well done. You could just criticize it for being kind of very derivative and very unoriginal. And that's about it. But nope, we gotta go into racist conspiracy land that Kathleen Kennedy is continuously killing the white penis, and the white men in America are living under constant terror of her feminist Nazi people coming into homes and with machine guns killing people. Back in reality, none of that happened. But, what's reality? Increasingly for the EFAP and for Gary and his people, I don't think you want to call them even people. Reality no longer matters. We're just going to reshape reality to whatever fits our current conspiracy needs for the super chats. As a conspiracy reading, it's really stupid, but it's good that when he was moderate, he recognized quality programming when it was quality programming, because it is a quality show. It has some flaws, but yeah, I think the Mando is pretty good.